Oh dear. I hate it when I have to do things. Just want to do things the easy way. Oh my god, I've glued my fingers together. Apparently they're really good in a G&T, and I have a lot of G&Ts. Hello. Hello, lovely humans on the internet / in my camera. How are you doing? We're back at the plot. We're in the shed. I'm hiding in the shed because it is very, very windy today. It's very windy today and it's making me uncomfortable. I'm looking at that the greenhouse has moved. Disaster. Oh my god. The greenhouse has moved. The greenhouse has moved off the sleepers. I've literally just looked down the plot. I'm going to have to tell Sam. Sam's going to have to come. Basically, right, I'll finish my intro because I can't fix it now. Basically, I'm here at the plot. Sam's taken Ted for a walk. Now I'm panicking. I can't do this intro properly. Right, nothing I can do about it until Sam comes. Okay. Compose. Welcome. Anyway, I'm here at the plot. If you knew, this is our allotment. That's our greenhouse that's almost fallen over. And yeah, this is our allotment and journey. This is our first proper year on the plot. We got it in about end of July, August last year, so we didn't have a full growing season and it was needed completely renovating. I'll link the full series from episode 1 from when we first got the plot somewhere on the top. But yeah, otherwise, I'm here. It's Saturday, I've got time, and I'm going to do today what I would call titivating. The little jobs. I'm not doing anything big, I'm not doing anything intense. I'm just going to do some little nice titivating jobs, and of course check that everything's still alive. It's really good I've come actually, because I'll show you the greenhouse. It's not looking good. Right, as you can see, the greenhouse has moved and this sleeper is skew with, which is not good. And I'm thinking I'm not strong enough to put that back. I think we might need Sam for that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, and the floodplain, still floodplain, we'll ignore that. Yeah, because that's meant to be on the edge of the pavers. How has that moved? This is heavy, like these sleepers are heavy. The wind is a scary thing. Right, what I'll do is I'll get Sam to come on his way back from his walk with the dog, and then he can help me move this back. Well, I might have to get some reinforcing like struts and put them into the ground or something. I don't know, but that's made me extremely nervous. Oh dear. Also, it's concerning me because a lot of the jobs I wanted to do were in the greenhouse. And I don't know if that's structurally sound. And I don't know how long Sam will be. Oh, I'm panicking now. I'm panicking. This is not good. This is not good at all. How do I stop that? I've just tried to move the greenhouse back thinking, well, if the wind moved it, surely I can move it. But no. No, I cannot move that. Oh. Right. I don't want the greenhouse to collapse on me, basically. That would be sad. We've only just put it up. Well, most of the jobs I wanted to do were in the greenhouse. So let's try and do a job that's not in the greenhouse until I can get an ETA from Sam. I went to the garden centre today and I bought some herbs to fill up the herb bed. This is Trenadu chamomile, and I just got some flat leaf parsley. Just to fill it up a little bit, and then we'll do a couple of other little bitty jobs. Got some lovely new gardening gloves because I thought I had like a million pairs, but I just seem to lose them. So I bought some more. These are pink, so. As I said, I keep losing my gardening gloves, so I've seen this on TikTok and Instagram as a little hack. I'll show you. I've just got 2 little hooks, and I just put these in with pure brute strength. Or do I have to drill a pilot hole? Ugh. Oh, I hate it when I have to do things. Just want to do things the easy way. I don't want to drill. I don't want to drill, I just want to garden. Right, and then from Poundland, I got some, these were 80p, some clothes hooks. Put them on like that. Okay. And then put your gloves on. How good is that? Oh, lovely. Where are where are the gloves I've literally just had on my hands? Yeah. And then if they're a bit damp, they can hang to dry. Oh, I'm so impressed. Look at that. Perfect. Look, they're all hung neatly in a little row. Wonderful. Next job. Right, next job is, someone said, because I don't know if you know, I collect these little, spoiler, I collect these little vegetable characters from garden centres and the such like, and I planted my beetroot here with the, I can't remember what we called it, 30 beetroot, standing guard, and I planted my radishes next to it, and someone in the comments went, you need a little planter for where your radish are, so don't forget. Well, guess what? Guess what got one? I got one, I found one in the garden centre today. So, so I can put her, strong independent woman, where did I put the radishes? Here? Did I put them here? What are you? Are you a beetroot? Right, so then these must be radishes. So if I put that there, with the bees, there we go. Radishes, look. Wonderful. And speaking of silly things that you don't need at the plot but I buy to have at the plot, we've had, well, we all know about Gary. Gary's been hairless for a really long time. Gary the garlic. And also my ladybug spinner has broken, but I bought some super glue. This has been on the allotment list to fix Gary's hair for a really long time. But I just haven't had any super glue. But I went to Poundland today and I got some bloody super glue. So we're going to finally fix Gary's hair. Really important jobs today, guys. Really important gardening jobs. And I'm hiding in the shed because it's windy and I'm scared to go in the greenhouse until Sam's told me I can or can't go in. I'm having a feeling that I'm not going to be able to go in. It might be a health and safety risk. So I'm just doing other stuff. How do I get into that? Am I being silly? I want my super glue. I paid £1 for you. Oh, there we go. She's figured it out. Whoa. Right, glue. Hair, Gary, hair. Now I'll just stand like this, I guess, until the glue dries. Didn't think that through, did I? Oh. Oh. I'll just stand like this then. Can I prop it? I'm not patient enough really to stand like this. There we go. Sorted it. Now you dry. I've got no space to put you, Gaz. You dry over there, look. Stay. Now. Oh, wrong way. There we go. That way. As I say, very important gardening jobs today, guys. Very important gardening jobs. Stand here while this dries. So how are you? How's your week been? What have you got growing? I was going to say going on, but then it turned into growing. But yeah, what have you got growing? What have you got going on? I'm so excited. I've planted so, oh my God, I've glued my fingers together. Oh my God, I've actually glued my fingers together. Oh my God. Is that a trip to A&E? Oh my God, I glued my fingers together. That would have been embarrassing, wouldn't it? I think nail varnish gets rid of glue though, doesn't it? So I can do that when I get home. I'm not having a good day. Last week and this week. Not for me. Luck is not on my side. But anyway, we've almost had a trip to A&E, but then stuck. How come it can instantly stick my fingers together but not stick this together? You know? Come on. Science. Anyway, got loads of flowers growing at home. Loads and loads and loads of flowers. I'm so excited. I've accidentally planted 1,000,000 cosmos. And cosmos is quite a prolific flower anyway, so gonna have loads of that, which is good because I want to fill up this tulip bed. I'll show you in a minute. Fill up this tulip bed with flowers when the tulips have done flowering, which will not be long actually. In a couple of weeks I can already see some of them are at the end of their life cycle. But yeah, I've got loads of flowers growing. And brassicas, the ones that transplanted and stayed alive and the ones that germinated have done really well, but then I've also had some that just not germinated at all. Like, I cannot get a Brussels sprout to germinate. I've tried 3 times now. I just can't get one to germinate. So it's a good job I've got those plug plants that I can put in the ground. Yeah, otherwise we're all right. Me and Sam are doing fine. Just doing a little catch up while I wait for this glue to dry. Yeah, it's a lovely sunny day. Oh, I'm so panicky about the greenhouse. I can't move it. It's like not even close to moving, so I don't know how me and Sam are gonna figure that out. And he's not texting me back either, which is not good. It's an emergency, Sam. Do you not realise? Anyway, we've fixed Gaza and we've fixed the ladybird. Wonderful. That was on the list of jobs to do. Okay, you stay there. Don't. Okay, you stay there. Almost stuck my fingers together. Super glue is not for kids, is it? Right. Next job. Right, next job. In an effort to encourage the wildlife at the plot, you know, with the pond and the bird feeders, I bought a bird house. This was from B&M. It was £4 and it's really sweet and it says home sweet home. And me and Sam spent maybe 15 minutes watching YouTube videos of birds nested in bird boxes last night. We're a really fun couple, if you don't know. We do really fun things together. Like, we also watch Gardener's World. Anyway, by the by. And we saw birds nesting, and then I really wanted a bird box for the allotment. So we've already got a few at home, like in our garden at home, but I thought it'd be nice to have one here. So I'm going to try and put it on the shed. Don't know how I'm going to do that, but that is the plan. I'm going to try and find a suitable location. Oh, Sam's ringing me. This might be about the greenhouse. Hello. Yeah. All right. Well, you can. I almost glued my fingers together as well with super glue, but that's by the by. That's just me thing, yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you in a bit then. Love you. Bye. Update. Sam's gonna come. He told me not to go in there, but I do need to plant my plants. So. Also, I've got super glue all over my fingers, which is really upsetting me. Anyway, let's put. It's not the day to be at the plot, is it? It's very windy. Thought it'd be sunny this week. I mean, it is like 20 degrees, so the temperature's lovely, but a bit windy, innit? Anyway, how come like none of my scarecrows have like lifted off the ground, or my arches, but the whole greenhouse has moved? I don't understand that logic. Right, let's put a birdhouse up if I can find an appropriate place. There we go, birds. You can have your food. And you. Oh, that's a bit wobbly, isn't it? Oh, that's not safe for the birds, is it? Right, come back to that. Okay. It's still not the most safe birdhouse in the world. Yeah. Sam would not be happy with the construction of that, is it? Right, we'll take it down. New plan. I did also buy a lovely little new bird feeder to put on those hangy things that we wombled. But again, the wind, it's not the day to be doing that, is it? So that can stay for another day. I think I'm going to have to plant some things, but I'm going to have to hide in the shed and do it. This is a shed vlog, okay? It's a shed vlog. We're hiding in the shed because it's too windy to go in the greenhouse, which means I can't use my potting table. Let's plant the things I need to plant. Let's hide in the shed and do it. Something that is exciting, however, is that I finally got my hands on some silver grow. Whoa! Silver grow. This is the beast of all beasts of seed sowing compost, apparently, according to the internet. So, got my hands on some. So I'm going to plant into that and see if it's any better than the other compost. I have no idea. Just thought I'd try it for fun. It wasn't any more expensive than any other compost, so hey. Right, so we're hanging out in the shed today. Hanging out in the shed because of health and safety issues over there. So I've just emptied some of my nice silver grow compost into my bucket from the shed. And today, this morning, I did a little bit of a seed organise at home. So I went through everything, I organised it into categories, tomatoes, peppers, blah, blah, blah. And then I got out everything that I still want to sow. And April, you can pretty much sow anything apart from beans. Beans is a bit later because they grow really quick. But this is now everything that I've not sowed yet or that I want to sow at the plot. Like I might have sown it at home already, but I want to sow it at the plot. So there are a couple of bits. I mean, there are these beans, which says sow April to July. Dwarf French beans. Look at those, yin and yang. Aren't they fun? But yeah, otherwise, right. There are a couple of things I want to sow. So I've got some more squash. Not that I need any more squash. I'll get it all out and then I'll show you, maybe that's better. Right, so there's a few other things, but these are the main things that I've not sown yet. Well, I just talked about my Brussels sprouts. Can't get these to germinate for love nor money, so I've got another packet. I'll try again. Romanesco, funny cauliflower. Cool. I forgot about this Calabrese broccoli that I bought from a posh shop, so I ought to sow that. Fennel, teddy bear sunflowers, obviously because our dog's called Ted, we have to get teddy bear sunflowers. Gherkin cucumbers, cucamelon, right. I understand people have grown these because they look like tiny little cucumbers. Cute. I'm into cute. I'm into things that are supposed to be big but they're little. I'm a woman. I like that. But everyone has said that they taste rubbish. Now, I've already bought them, so I'm going to grow them. And apparently, even if they taste rubbish like eating, apparently they're really good in a G&T, and I have a lot of G&Ts. So I'm going to sow them anyway, just for fun. Jacoby little pumpkins. That's what I want to grow up the arch. That's the pumpkin I want to grow up the arch. Come on, grow. You're a statement piece, Jacoby little. And then these courgettes that I got from a garden centre in France when we went to France. So it's all in French. Don't speak French, so just thought we'd sow it now. So that's the main things I'm sowing. So we'll do those first. We'll see how much time we've got left. Sam's here yet, because I have got a lot more. There's a lot of flowers in here and stuff like that that I want to sow. Oh, celery. How do I sow you? Don't know. Sow indoors, March, April, May. In a greenhouse. Well, we've got a greenhouse. Okay, well, that's fun as well, so we'll sow that. And yeah, these are the main ones, so we'll get these done. And then anything else is a bonus. If you blow over, there's nothing I can do to help you. I've got some more seed trays and some more pots, so I'm all good to go. Obviously, this is not as nice an angle as my lovely potting bench, but health and safety. Next year, I think I'm going to invest in some container-wise potting stuff, because I feel quite bad about how much like plastic I'm using. So next year we'll invest in some slightly more robust potting things. But for this year, this is fine. Right, so that is squash, courgette, pumpkin, gherkins, and just some sunflowers because I had some spare. Pots in there. Perfect. You can go in the greenhouse when it's deemed safe. Don't know where to put you now. Let's just put you over there. Now, Fennel says don't sow it indoors, but I'm gonna. Florence Fennel. Can anyone in the comments tell me why I shouldn't sow it indoors? Anyone know? Is it because it doesn't transplant like carrots or parsnips? It's too late now, done it. That's the brassicas and the fennel. Done. Wonderful. What next? Sunflowers. Okay. And I think celery needs light to germinate. That's what I've heard on the grapevine. So I'm going to do it. Whoa, they're tiny, tiny seeds. Okay. Sprinkle. I think I've seen Mr. Dowding do this. You just sprinkle them over the top. And then I think I'll just firm them in with my hand. Like that. And we'll see how they go. I got those free in a kitchen garden magazine, so I'm not too upset if they don't work out. Because I never really eat celery. So right, that's all the seed sowing done. Sam's on his way. I think this is all the inside jobs I can do now. I obviously want to check on how the stuff in the greenhouse is doing, but it's just not safe to go in there right now. The pond is all right, by the way. I've checked the pond. Still no frogs. No frog spawn. No evidence of frogs. There might be frogs. They might be coming at night when I can't see them. Maybe. Who knows? The other thing is I've got another shelf to put up for the greenhouse, but obviously the greenhouse is out of action. Can't do that. So I don't know what other jobs I can do. Oh, I know a job I can do. Come with me. Now, I don't know whether you're going to stay standing there. Are you even recording? Yes, the red light's on. But you can see these perpetual spinach I've direct planted in the ground and then thinned them out. But there's a rogue one over there. So I'm going to move it and put it in the row with the rest of its friends. Because then I can do another row of something else over there. So this again has been a job that's been on the list for a really long time. But I've just never done it. Right. Don't die. Don't die. Okay. There's a slug right there. So rude. Right, you're with your mates now, so do better, do well. Leave these to go, see how they do. Right, Sam's here, my knight in shining armour, shining fleece. We've tried to lift the greenhouse. The plan is we're gonna take the glass from that side off to make it lighter, and then try and move it. That's the plan.
We can lift it up. So I've just lifted it up, and we're going to shimmy it.
Because we only need to lift it like a millimetre off to get
we just need to shimmy it across.
Wish us luck. we're back. Oh, camera hates me though. Camera's dying. The situation's been mitigated. We have, we actually had some metal brackets, steel brackets that we've put on each corner, because the problem was, it's not that the whole greenhouse moved, it's that the sleeper had like fallen under itself. So ironically, the tree man that told me my greenhouse had fallen down is here, and he watched it happen. But we're going to get some like stakes to put in the ground from B&Q tomorrow to hopefully like give it something to lean against, because that was really horrible and scary, and I don't want it to happen again. But now the greenhouse is back in action, although I am, because we had to do all that, it's now 4:30, and me and Sam have got dinner reservations at 6, so I've really got to go, because we've obviously got to get back, have a shower, etc. So I'm just going to water the plants in the greenhouse, sort all them out, and you're dying anyway, so I'll say goodbye. Thank you for watching this very chaotic vlog. I'm not even sure what this was. It was just a quick, it was meant to be a fun odd job day to debate, but then the weather said something different. So if you're new, subscribe, stay for more drama, and if you're not new, thank you for still, oh there's a bee, thank you for still being with us. Oh, there's a bee. I like you bees, but I don't want to be, oh, he's in the shed. The bee's in the shed. Okay, I'm going to go and run away. See you next week. Bye.